8,
You get the stretch here in your hamstring.
9, and 10. Nice, good, sit down. Cool, any questions about that? Nice. Today we're at the Badges and Barbells summer camp. We call it Cop versus Firefighter. This year we're doing it for 1 week, 5 days. We spend about the first hour teaching them about fundamentals of fitness and strength training. After we do about an hour of that, some exercise, then we do leadership and growth mindset training with them. This year it's actually going to be an escape room theme, so we have some different escape room exercises they're going to do. And then on Friday it kind of all culminates in a team building exercise that we call Cop versus Firefighter. And half the kids are going to dress in turnout gear like a firefighter, the other half are going to wear SWAT gear, and then they're going to compete kind of a CrossFit style obstacle course to see which teams can accumulate the most points. Well, in addition to exercise, we also teach them about nutrition, leadership, teamwork, growth mindset, and really the goal is to build some self-confidence, some awareness about health and fitness, but also to build relationships. So, I think it's a mistake in law enforcement or for fire for that matter, for us to go to a crisis and expect to have a relationship with the people we're interacting with. So if we can build that relationship in advance, break down some stereotypes on both sides of the relationship, we're going to be a lot more successful when something happens. A lot of these kids come in here and some of them are athletes, some of them aren't. It gives them something to do where they get to know their fellow students. They also get to know the police officers and firefighters in the community, and all of those relationships, either student to student or between the students and the adult mentors, is really valuable. Well, we have Badges and Barbells programs at currently 4 different schools. We have it at Evergreen High School in White Center, Tyee High School in SeaTac, Highline High School in Beery, and then here at Cedar Heights Middle School. The programs are for students of those specific campuses, so they just sign up through their school. The summer camp specifically that we're running right now is primarily for the incoming 7th graders to Cedar Heights Middle School, and then we bring back a couple kids who've lived with us before as mentors. But it is for students of those schools, and it's just through the administration of the school we sign them up. My favorite part is watching them all work really hard on Friday in their competition, and I get to kind of cheer them on. But no, it's a lot of the kids come in here. My favorite part is watching them change. A lot of them come in and don't want to be here. They were forced to come by their parents, but we really try to gamify it all and make it a lot of fun. And by the end, all the kids seem to get something out of it. I've watched a lot of kids that, as one example, I had one kid a couple years ago who just wanted to talk about his computer games. And then the next year I saw him try out for track, and then the following year I saw him try out for track and football. And physically and emotionally, he had completely changed from who he was when he started that camp. And I think a lot of it had to do with just the team atmosphere, building some friendships, building a self-confidence. So, watching these kids transition, and a lot of these kids I've followed that are almost going to be graduating from high school soon, that started with me lifting 4 years ago. So getting to see how those kids have changed over those years is a lot of fun.